Attention, Birds fans, something big is happening in the NFC East that could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on the Philadelphia Eagles' path to another Super Bowl run. A power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. Stay tuned, the market could be about to enter new chapters. After already having moved aggressively with impactful trades and signings this season, but before that, if you're a true Philadelphia Eagles fan, if you're passionate about the Eagles, leave a like and subscribe to the channel to further strengthen that passion. Here's the news, Eagles fans. Buckle up, a quiet move behind the scenes in Philadelphia is starting to make some noise. While everyone's focused on big-name trades and defensive reinforcements, Howie Roseman might have just made one of those silent moves that later end up changing the course of a season. The name, Danny Gray. Maybe not the flashiest name out there, but if you've been paying attention, you know this guy has serious speed and untapped potential. And guess what? He was recently spotted visiting the Eagles facility. That's right, the same Danny Gray who spent a brief time on the Eagles practice squad and was released earlier this offseason is now back on the team's radar. And when a player gets called back like that, it's because something caught the front office's attention. Gray was a third-round pick in the 2022 draft out of SMU, where he earned all AAC honors and built a reputation as a burner, a 4.33 speed guy in the 40-yard dash. In other words, he's pure acceleration, a vertical threat who can stretch the field and force defenses to back off. And let's be honest, Eagles fans, that's exactly the kind of player this offense has been missing lately. Sure, you've got A.J. Brown and Devonta Smith, absolute stars, but the team could use a third piece who brings explosiveness and unpredictability. Someone who opens up the field and helps get the run game back on track. And that's where Howie Roseman shows his genius. He knows that the right addition isn't always the biggest or the most expensive. Sometimes it's the overlooked guy, the one who never got his real shot, who's hungry to prove himself and ready to do whatever it takes. Danny Gray might just be that guy. Now, to be clear, this is still in the early stages. A visit doesn't guarantee a contract, but the fact that Philadelphia brought him in at all shows there's genuine interest. And if there's one thing Eagles fans have learned, it's this. Howie Roseman never moves without a plan. Think about it. With Jalen Hurts in need of more dynamic options and Quez Watkins having an up-and-down season, why not take a shot on a guy with Gray's speed and upside? He could be the perfect deep threat, the kind of player who turns a simple play into a game-breaking touchdown. But there's more to it. Gray's return for a second look also shows that the offensive staff is paying attention to chemistry and scheme fit. Nick Sirianni and Kellen Moore are clearly trying to recapture that creative, explosive identity that defined the 2022 Eagles. Quick motions, deep shots, and clever pre-snap movement. Gray's athletic profile fits that style perfectly. Now, skeptics might say, he didn't produce in San Francisco, so why would he succeed here? The answer is simple. Context. With the 49ers, he never got a real chance. Their offense revolves around Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, and George Kittle. Not exactly an easy group to break into. But in Philadelphia, the situation is different. With Hurts under center and a system built for aggressive passing, Gray could finally find the right environment to thrive. And if he impresses the coaches during workouts, don't be shocked if the Eagles make it official and sign him soon. Remember, Howie Roseman loves pulling off quiet moves that later shock the league. He did it with A.J. Brown. He did it with Kevin Byard. And he might just do it again with Danny Gray. Ultimately, this story represents something bigger. The Eagles aren't sitting still. Even with a solid record, this front office keeps searching for ways to get better. And when a Super Bowl caliber team operates with that level of urgency, always hunting for that next edge, it sends a message to the entire NFL. Philadelphia isn't satisfied. They're still hungry. And if Danny